Well, we're at Frederick County Animal Control with Shawn.
Hello.
We've got some kitties today.
Yeah, so we're in our kitty cabana.
Yeah, this is really cool. Actually.
And it is a free roam cat room.
Mama Cone here.
The cats that live in here, they stay in here. They don't get transitioned in and out.
Yeah.
And, you know, of course, it's more like living in a home. You can see they have a nice window access and all that. And the two guys we have in here today are Oreo and Harrison. They've been with us, I want to say, about probably 3 months now, maybe a little under 3 months. And in fact, they originated from the shelter, meaning they were adopted as kittens in 2018. Due to family circumstances, they had to be returned at 5 years old. So, of course, they're looking for a new home together. We don't separate bonded pairs, so these two guys need to be adopted together. And we do incentivize adoption fees of bonded pairs, and then animals over 5 also receive a discount as well.
Okay.
And when the three of us walked in here, they were a little hesitant.
Yeah, they were.
But they came out of their shell a bit. And I think what people need to realize when you adopt any cat, it might take them a little bit to become your new best friend.
Oh yeah.
The one guy, he's not willing to come out yet. He
He's
may be the
not.
shyer of the
He
two.
is the shyer of the two. Hi.
But there'll be cats that can live in your home. They're not going to climb your drapes, jump on your counters as often as a kitten, do all that mischief stuff. And, you know, a lot of people want kittens, but I encourage folks to find the value in older cats and what they can offer you. That companionship, that stableness, and all the other things.
Make it hard to do. Yeah, I know. Hi, you're so cute.
So right now the shelter has 2 of these rooms, and we're in the biggest one right now.
Yeah.
The cool thing is the shelter is getting ready for a renovation and expansion. We're going to add about 8,000 square feet.
That is incredible.
And in the new shelter, we'll have 4 free roam cat rooms, and the largest one will be 500 square feet.
So how big is this one that we're in right now?
This one we're in right now is 180 square feet.
I was just going to say. Yeah,
so
okay.
it'll be whatever,
Really
3 times larger than this. And the goal is to house more cats communally as long as they enjoy keeping company with each other. Yeah. And that's just more modern sheltering. This shelter was built in 1978.
Yeah.
So we're somewhat confined to the restraints of what sheltering was in 78. We've made some improvements over the years, of course, but it'll be really nice to have those cats living less stressed lives because they're free, they're not in cages.
Right.
And just kind of that more home environment for them.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is really nice, though. I mean, at least they got space to move around. What makes you decide to put the cats in this room versus the, you know, in the kennels or whatever?
So some of it's gut. It's like, do we feel cats will get along with each other? Sometimes it's diet if cats are on the same food.
Oh, right.
Obviously bonded pairs. So the cage that you had showed earlier, the white one, when we transition a new cat in, we actually put them in what we call the transition cage. And they live in there for about a week, and we look for behaviors and so on and so forth. So we've had up to 5 cats in here.
Yeah.
And it's always worked out. There's been a few times where we'll put a cat in here and it hides so much that it becomes even less adoptable. So, you know, we kind of monitor their behaviors in here and how they're doing in the room as well.
Hi. You're big. Guys are big. Hi. Okay.
So cat population is still fairly low, but we're receiving kittens by the day.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of them live in foster homes for a period of time, and then they come back to be adopted.
Right.
So, you know, right now we have the luxury of having lots of space for cats and everything else, and these guys get a lot more looks because they don't have quite as much competition.
Is it just because of summer with the kittens?
Summer kitten season.
Oh, that's
so during the spring, summer, and fall, cats are prolific, and we see the deluge of cats and kittens coming in, and so on and so forth.
Well, these kitties, I mean, for sure, are much like they're calm. They're just, you know, they're nice, a little bit older, and they don't need as many like shots and stuff like that. They're pretty much done, right?
They're already neutered, and you know, there's something to be said about the cat that's, you know, confident and kind of settles in and those kinds of things. And I think these guys would maybe need like a week to settle into a new environment, but then they'd probably be like a cat you've always had. And let's face it, they're not here for anything they did wrong.
Right.
Sometimes there's that misconception that animals are here because they're bad, they pee outside the litter box or whatever. they did nothing wrong. Their family was going through some changes, and the family felt they could no longer keep them, essentially.
Right. And I'm sure it was sad for them too. I mean,
Yep.
that's a terrible thing, but you guys are good boys. You are. You are good boys. And I know, you're just playing it cool. I know, but you're giving me a good
Well,
look
with a
at
cat
that.
tree like that,
Yeah,
we're
who
blessed
would
by
wanna leave?
the people who donate to us. That was donated to us, and we receive nice stuff like that all the time. So.
Yeah, and what do you need right now from the Frederick community? Are you guys in need of anything in particular?
So canned food is always a need.
Okay.
Dog or cat.
Oh.
We feed any type of canned food.
Okay.
We take dry food, but we feed specific types. So if someone donates something that we don't use, we put it on our community food bank to help people feed their pets.
I know that.
We can always use towels and washcloths and those kinds of things just because the longevity isn't that great here.
Yeah.
So if you're getting new towels or washcloths, you can donate your old ones here.
All right.
As the summer ramps up, litter boxes are a need, and that's something if you're willing to put the time in, there's no cost. We use what's called beer flats.
Oh, yeah.
Just what a case of beer comes in. So it could be a copier paper lid or something,
Right,
but
right.
about that
The
size.
oh, that's
so
what
if
you
you're
guys
willing,
use?
if you're willing to establish a relationship with your local beer store,
Oh.
come tell
Some
them
of
you'll
us
come
might
every
have that
Wednesday.
other than
Well,
others.
yeah, but it's just something
Yeah.
that it's not an investment of dollars,
Right.
just time.
Just
yeah,
to go out.
so,
I had no idea
Yep.
that's what you guys needed.
Some cats use stainless steel, but cats who use the cardboard flats, they get a brand new litter box every day. We just throw it away. We use wood pellets like you burn in your pellet stove for litter.
I heard, it's funny, I've watched on TikTok a lot of people talking about natural litter for cats. It's better for them and the
we've
environment.
used that, and some cats won't adapt to the texture as easy.
Yeah.
It's too large of a texture,
Grainy,
I guess.
yeah.
But that's something that we can use all the time, pretty much.
Oh yeah, the scratching
Yeah.
post.
In the appropriate place.
In the appropriate place,
Yeah.
right? That's a good boy.
Yeah.
You're such a good boy. I know. Hi. Oh, you're a good boy.
He actually looks at the camera. Most
does.
cats, when
I
you
know,
try and
look
film
away.
them,
I
they
know.
look away.
I know, you're like
Make your job even
I
harder.
see you in there though. I do. I know. It's so comfy in there. I'd want to be in there too. I do. Awesome. Well, look, we really appreciate it. I think it's, I think we can put the word out for the flats and towels and all that sort of stuff. And come get these two guys.
Yeah.
And it's Oreo and
Harrison
and Oreo.
And if you stop
bonded kitties. You got to take them both.
Yep. And if you stop by, they're in the kitty cabana. I think sometimes people miss this room. That they walk around the cat room and they don't necessarily come in here.
Right.
So this room you can just come in, you can sit down like I did.
Yeah.
That's usually the best way to start a rapport with the cats in here.
Yeah.
Is not necessarily push yourself on them,
Right.
let them come to you. And a lot of times the cats in here are laid back, they're fairly easygoing.
Yeah.
Those kinds of things.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks so much, Shawn.
Thank you.